mean, and there's some twins that really go far with it, where they have to live near each other, and they even like to wear the same clothing and stuff when they go out, like to really, I don't know if it's to just mess with people even more or what, but you know, where it's an attachment to someone else that's kind of above and beyond. You know, yeah, obviously there's intimate relationships between a man and a woman, right, that fall in love and have this incredible bond and feel like soulmates. But the fact that you've been connected from birth all the way up until, you know, whatever, every single stage of your life, from, you know, growing up in the same bedroom and sometimes in the same bed, the same sports teams, same classes, it's really unlike any other kind of relationship that exists. And you know, when I lost my older brother, so my older brother Bob lost his identical twin Dave when they were 42 years old, and I know how hard it was. Give me a moment. I know how hard it was for me to lose my brother. But for my brother Bob, it was on a whole different level. So I thank you for going there with us, but give us some details and some insights into that kind of what happened and you know, that stage of life and how difficult that was for you.
Yeah, after my twin sister was diagnosed and went through her cancer journey, as she called it, blessed cancer, when she eventually found her ultimate healing in heaven, it was devastating. We were 33 at the time, and sorry. Sorry.
It's okay, I get it.
I remember thinking life moving forward was going to be impossible, that it would be the hardest thing I had ever faced, which was saying a lot. And I remember one day driving home from work and thinking and praying to God, I don't know how I'm going to make it. And then I remembered my twin and how she was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. Sorry. And how that was an impossible journey to face, but she faced it with so much faith and strength and positivity. And it just, all of a sudden, it gave me the strength, like, if she can face that, she taught me everything I needed to know to face this with great faith. And I remember feeling really guilty, sorry, because it felt unfair that I was still living. And I struggled with that. And actually, the first year, it was really hard for me to work out. I felt like she had been bedridden and would have given anything to walk, to run, to lift weights. And I got to do so much, and I had so much more. And I was so healthy. And I was feeling like it was not fair, but then I was praying, and I felt like God told me, what are you going to say to your sister when you see her one day in heaven? And she asks you, so what did you do with all that extra time? And that just struck me so much. And from that moment on, it was still hard, but I pushed myself. I thought, I'm going to live for both of us. I want to make as many memories as possible so that when I get to heaven, I'll have so much to share with her. We'll have so much to talk about. and she'll be so grateful that I didn't waste that time.
Share with our listeners what exactly you have been doing just in the last few years in this line of work, the coaching and the support that you're offering to other people in the fitness and health space.
Yeah, well, I've continued working on since then as a personal trainer, sports performance coach, and nutritionist, softball coach, and I got more involved with Believe Big. I'm wearing their hat. You'll see me wear that a lot. I love their apparel. They're an organization that helps cancer patients navigate the cancer journey using an integrative approach, and they just helped us tremendously. And my sister had so many miraculous turnarounds where the doctors at Hopkins couldn't believe it. They said she was a walking miracle all the time, and that they had learned so much from her. And I've heard from many other people who were later diagnosed say that they feel that they were able to overcome cancer from lessons that they learned from my twin sister. And so I'm very motivated to help out Believe Big, help cancer patients. Also, my sister had a dream where she wanted to write a book called Blessed Cancer instead of breast cancer. And she wanted to share everything that she had learned about health and fitness and living life optimally. And we started working on our own little TV show. We didn't get very far because we'd just get into these giggle fits and we'd be in tears on the floor, but we had all kinds of ideas and all kinds of dreams where we were going to help people, and we wanted to help people just achieve their health and fitness goals, but not just goals for looking a certain way, but to live life at optimal health and to make the most out of your life. And so she had that book she wanted to write. So over the last few years, I've been writing stories about lessons I learned from my twin sister and the things that we learned, the lessons on how to live life well. And I'm actually starting to wrap it up, and I'd like to get it published and share that. So that would be continuing something she had, and just keep on teaching people as much as possible. It breaks my heart. There's a lot of people who don't have, I guess, access to the kind of knowledge that we have. We've trained in it or experienced it, but I found this to be true when I worked at the vitamin shop for years while I was in college. I remember working with this boss who was brilliant. I felt like she was a walking encyclopedia, and at the time, I was still learning a lot about supplementation, nutrition, and I'd say to her, when people come in, how do they know what to buy, which supplements or how to eat? Because there's so much to it. It's so complicated, and a lot of people just, they buy supplements that they're not absorbing, they're eating the wrong kinds of foods, and they don't know it. And she said, yeah, it's sad, but that's why we're here, and we're going to guide them. And so that really motivated me. I found that there was a lot of people who didn't know about exercise and nutrition and supplementation, and that's why I love Critical Bench, the YouTube channel. There's so much free content, and then there's also a lot of great content where if people want to buy something towards a program that's going to help them with their goals, it's incredible, and it's just at their fingertips, and people all over the world. So that's something I want to continue to do, is educate people, because I believe that if you're educated, it leads to empowerment, and the more you know, the more prepared you'll be, and you'll have more opportunities.